We've all been there, that irresistible spread at a holiday gathering, a delicious meal that leaves us feeling overly satisfied. Overeating is a common human experience, often associated with social gatherings, celebrations, and even simple enjoyment of food. While the occasional indulgence might seem harmless, frequent overeating can have significant effects on our bodies. Overeating can be defined in both medical and practical terms. Medically, it's known as hyperphagia, a condition where an individual consumes food beyond their energy requirements. This can lead to weight gain and obesity. Practically, overeating is about that uncomfortable feeling of fullness, often accompanied by sluggishness and bloating. Imagine eating a large meal exceeding the capacity of your stomach. This is overeating in action. Our stomachs, designed to hold about 1 liter comfortably, can stretch to accommodate larger volumes. However, this expansion comes at a cost. Overeating triggers a cascade of physiological responses within our bodies. When we consume more food than our stomachs can comfortably hold, it sets off a series of reactions that affect various systems. As we eat, our stomachs expand, putting pressure on the surrounding organs. This expansion is a natural response to accommodate the incoming food, but it has its limits. This pressure is what leads to that familiar feeling of discomfort after a large meal. The sensation can range from mild unease to significant pain, depending on how much we've eaten. The vagus nerve, a key player in regulating digestion, sends signals to the brain, indicating fullness. This nerve acts as a communication highway between the gut and the brain. However, when we ignore these signals and continue eating, the vagus nerve becomes overwhelmed. This can lead to a breakdown in the communication, causing further discomfort. The pressure from the expanding stomach doesn't just cause discomfort, it can also lead to other issues. The organs around the stomach are compressed, which can affect their function. The cardiac sphincter, a muscular valve between the esophagus and stomach, can be forced open, leading to acid reflux and heartburn. This valve is supposed to prevent stomach acids from entering the esophagus. This is why we might experience a burning sensation in our chest after a large meal. The discomfort can be quite intense, making it a memorable reminder of our overeating. Section 4. Digestion and fatigue. The aftermath of excess. Our digestive system works tirelessly to break down the food we consume, converting it into energy and nutrients that our body needs to function properly. Overeating puts an extra burden on this system, causing it to work harder and longer than usual. The stomach produces more gastric acid to handle the increased volume of food, which can sometimes lead to discomfort or indigestion. Meanwhile, the pancreas works overtime to secrete enzymes necessary for breaking down the food into absorbable nutrients. This increased workload requires a significant amount of energy, often diverted from other bodily functions. The result? Fatigue and a feeling of sluggishness. That sluggish, sleepy feeling after overeating isn't just in our minds. It's a real physiological response. It's our body's way of telling us it's working hard to process the excess food, diverting energy to the digestive system. Our heart rate might increase as the body ramps up its efforts, and blood flow is directed towards the digestive system, prioritizing the breakdown and absorption of nutrients. This leaves us feeling drained and lethargic, a clear sign that our body is expending a lot of energy on digestion. Section 5. Mindful eating, preventing discomfort. Preventing overeating is key to maintaining our health and well-being. Overeating can lead to discomfort, weight gain, and various health issues. By being mindful of our eating habits, we can avoid these negative consequences. One effective strategy is mindful eating. This practice encourages us to be present during meals, focusing on the taste, texture, and aroma of our food. This involves paying attention to our food, savoring each bite, and recognizing our body's fullness cues. By doing so, we can better understand when we are truly hungry and when we are satisfied. Eating slowly is crucial, as it allows our vagus nerve to send those all-important fullness signals to our brains. This helps prevent overeating and promotes better digestion. Think of it this way. If our stomachs are like balloons, mindful eating is like inflating them slowly, giving them time to stretch and preventing them from bursting. This analogy helps us understand the importance of pacing ourselves during meals. Practical tips include starting meals with soup, which can promote a feeling of fullness. Soups are often low in calories but high in volume, making them an excellent choice for the beginning of a meal. By understanding the effects of overeating on our bodies and adopting mindful eating habits, we can enjoy our food while prioritizing our health and well-being. This approach not only enhances our eating experience but also supports long-term health goals.